Hey, welcome to another lesson with Gordon. We're going to be doing a ukulele today, as you can see, and we're going to be working on Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. We're going to do finger picking, go over the chords, and I'll provide you with the lyrics and the chords in the right place above the lyric, and how to strum, what rhythm to use, and how to combine the rhythm with the finger picking in a smooth way so they don't sound like two separate things. First thing we'll do real quickly is tune. So I tend to use this tuner right here, and it's a chromatic tuner, but the ones that attach, the snark tuners or any of those, work fine. I recommend that you keep it on the chromatic setting. It will recognize any note that you play, as opposed to a uke setting, which will only recognize when the strings are tuned to the correct pitch. So it's better to be able to see that, oh, that's F sharp and it should be G, so you tuned it up a little bit. So I'm already tuned, so I'll just play my notes and you can try to match. Make sure you match to me or just tune to your tuner. Here's high G. Here's C. Here's E. And here's A. So here they are all together. There's the old famous My Dog Has Fleas. My dog has fleas. I recommend learning to just sing those notes, and then you'll be able to, it'll be another way of helping you know if you're in tune. If you can sing la la, la 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 la. It doesn't have to be perfect, but close. La 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 la, and then la 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 la. It's great for your ear. It's good for a lot of things. You want to be able to use your voice. You don't have to perform, but you want to be able to use your voice with the instrument. If you look at your song sheet, Can't Help Falling in Love, you'll see the first thing on the top there says 6/8. So we don't have to go into the detail on that. The main thing you need to know is that the feel of it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same feel you'll hear in, say, Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. Hallelujah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. You'll hear that in a lot of tunes. Okay, let's just start by going through the chords. The intro is just C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, G7, 2, 4, 5, 6, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the little percentage sign is just another way of writing repeat previous measure. So another C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your introduction. Now we start on the word. So we're just going to play twice per measure. And that contains our six beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. You'll see me tweaking my tuning all the time. Okay, so here we go on Wise Men. We're going to go C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, G7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, 4, 5, 6, G7, 4, 5, 6, A minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, 3, 4, 5, 6, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, G7, 4, 5, 6, C, 4, 5, 6, repeat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the first verse. Second verse is exactly the same. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready and go. C, E minor, A minor. Stay on A minor. 1, F, F, C, G7, G7 again, F, G7, A minor, F, C, G7, C. Good, that's the first part. And if you hear the sound of dog paws on the floor, that's my dog Bella coming in to say hello. She's always loved this song. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do the bridge now. The bridge starts like a river flows, and that's just mostly going to go back and forth between E minor and B7, which are almost the same shape. So you'll notice it's E minor is here, and then you just move your finger up one string, same frets, and you get B7. So you don't move, it's here to here, very subtle move. You want to try to move your fingers as a unit. At first you maybe end up doing this, 1, 2, 3, but eventually you want them to move like this, just as a group. So E minor, I lift them all up, boom, 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 like that. Okay, so let's try. The other chord we'll have, just to review it, A7, first finger, third string, first fret, like that. Then we have D minor 7. D minor 7 is going to be like an F. You add your third finger, and then we add our pinky to the first string, third fret. D minor 7, which most of the time is going to go to a G7. So we're here in D minor 7, and we just kind of move this all down to G7. In other words, you don't want to lift up and start over if you can help it. You want to try, even though there is one common note actually here. There's two, but we have to change the fingering on one of them. So we can leave our index finger, just lift these gently, take off the pinky and go like that. So it's from here, D minor 7, G7. Okay, that's all the chords. Let's try the bridge. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, ready and go. E minor, B7, E minor, B7, E minor, B7, E minor, A7, D minor 7, G7. And now back to the verse. C, take, E minor, my, A minor, and stay there. Take my whole F, C, G7, F, F, G7, A minor, F, da da da, C, G7, C. Okay, good. Get ready for part 2. Okay, we're back with part 2. And earlier I did say we're going to do Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. Well, it's as performed by Elvis Presley, but it was actually not written by Elvis Presley. It was written by a few composers. I have their last names down. Weiss, Peretti, and Creatore, I guess you pronounce it. So if you're interested in more of the history, you can look that up online. So we're going to work now on finger picking the tune. And the very last part is I'll just play through the whole song so you can play along. So we're going to do a finger picking pattern, and it's written on your sheet there. And it's a very simple pattern, really. You just have to practice it a lot, and it goes like this. You're going to go thumb on the third string. remember it goes, the top string, the my dog has fleas. My dog has fleas. It's actually going 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's important to remember. The string highest on the instrument closest to your chin is 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. The one closest to the floor is 1. So 1, 2, 3. Third string, that's a C string. We're going to play that with our thumb. Then second string with the index finger. And I would just do that. Just see if you can get that. Thumb, index, thumb, index. Do that a few times. Okay. Then we'll add the next note, which is the thumb again on the fourth string, right here. So we're going thumb on the third, index on the second, thumb on the fourth. So let's see if we can do those 3 notes. You may notice that's a triad, like the Three Stooges.
Hello, 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 hello.
Then the next note is going to be your middle finger on the first string. So that's going to be right here. So let's try all 4 of those notes. We have third string with the thumb, second string with the index finger, fourth string with the thumb, first string with the middle finger. I'll do that a few times. Okay, so that's 4 out of 6 notes. Remember, we're counting in 6/8, which means we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all we're going to do is kind of retrace our steps going backwards a little bit, just 2 notes. We're going to go back to the fourth with our thumb. So after the first, it's back to the fourth. So now we have 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. Do it again. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. And we end with the second string index finger again. Like that. So here's the whole thing. I'll say the string names. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2. That's the picking pattern. Let me remind you again though, the best way in my experience to learn any complicated thing is to break it down into small components, like we would do a phone number. 3 numbers and 4 numbers. So I would go the first 3 notes maybe. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4. Just do it real slow and then gradually speed it up. Okay, I got that. Now I'll see if I can add the next note, which is the first string. So I'm going to do 4 notes. I already have that. All I have to do is go. There's 4 out of 6 notes already. Okay, then the last 2 notes are, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. So 3 and 3. You can do 3 notes and 3 notes to practice, or you could do 2, 2, and 2, or however it feels right to you. But I always recommend you do a couple notes, then you add a note, work on that, then you add a note, work on that, rather than trying to do the whole thing from the beginning to end every time. Okay, so we have, you'll practice slow and even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Notice all I'm working on is the right hand, just holding the instrument, playing open strings. So I'm basically setting my intention, which is, what am I working on? I'm working on the right hand, the finger picking for the right hand. Not thinking about the chords. Once I feel comfortable with this, pretty much I can do it and talk at the same time and chew gum at the same time. Then I'll start playing the chords. So here, the same pattern with a C chord. The next chord is an E minor chord. And we'll just do the simple 3-finger E minor. And we'll do the same pattern. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2. Now you'll notice there's a lot of repetition of notes. That's just the nature of this particular ukulele chord. We have G, those are the same, the 4th and the 2nd string. Those two notes are the same, but in the pattern they seem to repeat a lot. Let me play it again. So you have so you have G, 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 which is fine. It's part of the charm of the instrument. Then we have A minor, and you're going to hear repeating notes there too. You have the A repeating. A, A, A. So you want to just go through all the chords. F, G7. That's going to sound really pretty. Now, why does that one sound so much prettier than the others, in my opinion? Because you have 4 different notes. You don't have 2 notes repeating in a row. Now, we can accomplish the same thing by making a small adjustment to our chord, the ones that have the repeating notes. I'm not going to do anything with E minor for now, but for the A minor, I'm going to play A minor. I'm going to add my pinky right there. So now you're going to get 4 different notes. You're going to get the same 3 notes, but in a different order, and they won't sound so repetitive. So we have this now. Now I'm going to play F. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to play F right there. Add my pinky, and I have... Now, since my pinky is on that C note already, I tend to just play C like this with my pinky. E minor, then A minor with the pinky down. Again. F, keep everything down and just add your first finger. C, G7. Repeats. F with the pinky down. G7. A minor with the pinky down. F with the pinky down. C with the pinky down. G7 normal. And back to C. Good. Now we'll do the bridge. We have E minor. You're going to get those repeating notes, but it'll sound pretty, especially with the B7, going back and forth between the E minor and the B7. So here we go. E minor to B7. E minor, B7, E minor, B7, E minor, A7, D minor 7, G7. And then we're back to C for the last verse. Before we jump to the song, I'm going to talk about playing rhythm. And rhythm is going to be also in 6 because the meter of the song does not change. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, remember when we were first playing this, we were going C, C, E minor, like that. So we're working on rhythm, so let's get our left hand out of the way and just work on our right hand, our rhythm. So if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those are the 6 beats. I can just play part of that by doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, playing one strum on each 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could play all 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would probably want to accentuate the 1 and the 4 like I did the first way. So I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I probably want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Otherwise, it can get just a little too much if I'm going wise men say. It's just too much sound and too much of the same. So I want to have some dynamics in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to practice getting that dynamic by just playing really light. That's my basic strum. 1, 2, 3. If I start by strumming like this, 1, I have nowhere to go volume-wise. I don't want to be blasting the rest of the people in the house out of the house. So you want to practice, and this isn't just because I'm in the house. It's just part of playing. You want your basic strum to be controllable. So there's basic strum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then I want to try to double that. So first I'm going to do it in my head if I can. So I might clap and go 1, 2, 3. So in my head I'm going da 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 da. So I'm going to add the up strums, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and da da 3, 4, 5, 6 da 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 da. So now I have you can still hear where that 1 is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we started with this. Then we went. Those are our 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to go 1. That takes practice. So once I have those, I can combine all those different rhythms. I can go 1, 2. Like that. So what I might do is finger pick the verses and maybe strum the bridge like this. So I might go, I'll do the second verse just so you can get an idea. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can help falling in love with you? Now I'm gonna strum like a river flow surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Back to picking. Take my hand. So you get the idea. You can go back and forth between them. You could even do that within a line It just depends on the picking, on the strum, the context, what type of song. And I recommend practicing them separately and then blending them together. Okay, so now you have your finger picking. You have your strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna try to put that all together, just playing through the song. Okay, here we are. We're gonna just play through the tune, and you can experiment with the picking, with the strumming. You can repeat this over and over and just practice playing along to it. Here we go. We're gonna do the intro. I'm gonna finger pick most of the time, so you can play along with that, or you can just strum. Here we go, starting with the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, ready and go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Bridge. Like a river flow surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Back to the bridge, and I'm going to do the strumming. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Last time.